Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be walking you through the AAAI Undergraduate Consortium submission process. In the past, I've had several peers and juniors ask me the same questions, and I've walked them through it individually. But instead of doing that, I want to make this video to save you a lot of time. At the end of this video, I'm going to be resubmitting my winning application from the 2024 Undergraduate Consortium, and then you would know how to make yours. Let's get started. So the first thing I have here is the AAAI UC application in my Google search bar. Clicking on the first link leads me here. Two important things to find out in any of these applications. The first is the deadline. You want to know when the application is due. Next thing you need to know is what you are supposed to submit, right? It says here that applicants will need to prepare and submit a personal statement and research statement, see below, and it's to prepare you for the kind required by the NSF Graduate Research Fellowship and most graduate admissions. So this is to prepare you for grad school in essence. Application instructions. The first thing to note is that it should be submitted by EasyChair via this link. We're going to go through that in a minute, and that's to tell you you're not supposed to email your submission, so we'll see how to do that very soon. So you just need two documents, that's all. You don't need a reference, you don't need a recommendation, you don't need anything, just these two documents, a personal statement, and I've made a video to help you with making a personal statement, but it's really not a tough document, just a two-page document that highlights the following. You see what fascinates you about your research area, what interests you in pursuing a career in AI research, etc. I must add that it's possible you're seeing this and you're thinking, well, I'm not really into AI as a whole, but I'm interested in using AI with my research. For instance, say you're in linguistics and you want to use AI to translate several dead languages, or you're in, let's say, chemistry, you're using AI to simulate chemical reactions, and that is AI research. It doesn't have to be creation of AI models per se, maybe some deep computer science or engineering based thing. It could be AI in any facet of life, right? So that is a viable personal statement, and your research statement paper should also not be seen as something that you should have done, right? You're not mandated to already have experience in it. It says here that it's something you might want to undertake during your graduate studies, meaning that you may be considering it, right? So you're doing your research right now and you're putting a research statement paper to show that you're interested in that kind of work at graduate level. It should consist of an introduction, your background, your approach, evaluation, discussion, and conclusion. So let's go into what a finished paper would look like. What are the winning applications in the previous years? I'm going to be going over here now, and I search for AAAI 24 UC, and then the second link in this case leads me to this page, right? So at the top of the page you can scroll, and then you can scroll up to the AAAI 24 scholars. I've highlighted the first, the 7th, and the 11th submissions, so we're going to be walking through them in a minute. It says here that Adator submitted this paper titled Deep Learning for Style Transfer and Experimentation with Audio Effect and Music Creation. That paper, we're going to be considering how to get the paper to see how it looks when it was submitted. All you need to do is to copy it like so and head over to Google search Google Scholar, and click the first link you see. You paste that submission like so, hit enter, and it brings you to this page, right? You see the title, the abstract, and all of that. You can show more, you can see how to cite it. However, to get the paper, you click on this link and it downloads into your device. I have it open already, so I'm just going to click on that. So this is the page we were in, and then now this is the paper downloaded. So we see the paper, it shows the title, the abstract, the introduction, related work, that's like the background, prior work by the author. This is not compulsory. If you do not have prior work already in that area, it's acceptable. You put your approach, your evaluation, your discussion, conclusion, and your references, right? So you see that this paper doesn't even have necessarily any equations and all of that, and it is still a winning submission. So there are several factors that are put in place to see if a paper is a winning submission. Let's go over to the next, which is the 7th submission. You click over here for the paper, which I already have downloaded. So you see there's a title, you see the abstract, the introduction. Introduction is a little detailed. It has contributions and related work. You have the approach, And you see in this paper, there's more mathematics, there's more reporting of work. So it shows that she already has some work in that area. That's great, but you don't need to have all of this. Just showing you the two sides of the spectrum, right? And then finally, we're going to be checking mine. This was the paper that I submitted, Enhancing Robotics with Cognitive Capabilities. You click over here for the link to the paper, and then the paper is downloaded. I have it open over here. So this is my paper. I have my abstract, my introduction, my importance and improvement needed. That's like the background and all of that. These sections all culminate my own submission, right? So I would recommend that you follow strictly the naming convention specified by the AAAI Undergraduate Consortium, which includes the abstract, introduction, the methodology, the background, and what have you. Let's see how we can resubmit this paper that I made 2 years ago now, and so you'll be walking through how you can submit yours. So the first thing is to go to the same page we were at before, and we can see over here that it says it must be written using this kit. So here is the folder. I have it extracted already. Camera ready submission. Go to the Word. Right, so that is getting opened in the background. Next thing you want to know is the application instruction. Like I already said in the previous part of the video, that it should be submitted and it must be submitted through the link. So we click this link, it leads you over here, right? And if you don't have an account already, you're going to be creating an account, which is what I have on the next section of this video. Create an account. So let me put this paper and have this here. Alright, my account has been created. I come over here and I log in, and there you go. So I click on make a new submission. You see my information is already here. Over here on your web page, you can put your LinkedIn link if you have one. So my title is, and here's my abstract. Keywords. Alright, so keywords in this, you can use ChatGPT for this section. So over here is where you submit your documents, right? So you have, this is not really necessary for you. You have your personal statement, and then you have your research statement paper. I have already made a video on how to make your personal statement, so you can check that out. Link is in the description. But now let's talk about the research statement paper. So this file that you're going to be choosing in this place is what we're going to be making over the next few minutes. So now we have the camera ready submission, and here we replace this with our title. Great. So this is the abstract. If you have code, you could put it over here to support your submission, but if you don't, there's no problem. Also over here, you don't delete this particular header because it erases the copyright at the bottom of the page. So all you do is just go there and instead just write introduction. Don't delete it, just write introduction instead. That's all. So every other part of this page I'm going to be deleting to make things easy for you, so you understand how to get this done very fast. Up onto references, right? So up onto references, I'm going to delete everything. Great. So we have all of that without anything in center. So I'm believing you already have your papers drafted out. So I'm just going to copy that and paste everything. Makes the work very fast. I'm going to be teaching you how to format this work right now. So now we have all of this. Now I know from my original text which part is a section, which part is a subsection. So I just go over there and identify each of those. So I could even search. I could say importance of cognitive robotics. To search is Ctrl F, and it brings me here. So I know that over here is a heading, right? put it on a single line, and then I change the style, apply styles, right? And then apply styles, interestingly, it shows at the left hand side of the screen, and the style I want to put here is a section heading. So you click apply, and then that is applied to it. The next place I need to apply is building on current research. So I come back to search and I say building on current research, and that there you go. You put that on a line of its own as well, and then you apply that style, right? Section heading, and you see it's already taking shape. So I'm going to be doing that for the rest of the paper. Alright, so this first part is not a section heading, it's a subsection heading, right? If you want, you could just bolden it, but that's not what I did initially, so I'm just going to do a subsection heading, and that's that. The next is the enhanced language processing. Here, so the references, I have them already. There's a particular style for references, so I'm just going to delete all of this after. I'm going to paste in the references. So now they are pasted in. The style for references is named references. So that is it. And now in a few minutes we've been able to format this paper using the template AAAI submission, and now we can submit it. So the first thing you want to do after this is to save it. You could kindly name it your name, and you can view it over here, right? You see it looks exactly like the paper that was just submitted. We head back to the submission page and we choose that file. So your research statement paper is here. There you go. And your personal statement, I'm going to be choosing that same document. And you hit submit. Don't press it twice. Submitting may take time, so upload once, right? Alright, your submission has been saved. Yeah, so I believe that is all it takes to make a AAAI UC submission. Let's see if I can take back my submission. Personal statement, UC, update information, add update files, choose file, current version, delete. Yes. I hope this video is helpful, and it's a great video to put your best foot forward and know how to make your AAAI UC submission. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and also share to as many people as you think would be great beneficiaries of this video. Thank you.